2
Right.
seconds.
Hey everybody, what's up? It is the Rain Mix Friday. Are y'all glad it's Friday?
Yes, TGIF.
Are y'all glad it's Friday? I'm glad it's Friday because I've healed up. I don't have to wear no mask.
I know that's right. Look, I don't own the rights to that catchphrase. Those
Okay,
acronyms, y'all.
okay. Man, been going shoot. It feel good to be able to talk without a mask.
Well, I'm glad. I'm glad.
It feels so good to talk without a mask. I'm gonna try to share my live.
Mr.
We
Dad,
gotta
don't be
keep this
tardy
on.
for the party. I was gonna sing that song for you. That Kim song. Don't be tardy for the
That's
party.
that's a wax song.
I don't own the rights to that song, y'all.
I wouldn't want to agree to own the rights to that. That was not a
don't
good song.
I don't own the
But yeah,
rights.
we have our October, the month of October. All our slots are filled with interviews.
Whoop
Whoa,
whoop.
whoa.
It's full. It's full. So our first interview is gonna be on October 8th, which is gonna be with Sprite. So
Hmm.
and then then I'll throw the roster. They gotta pay attention to the page. Trying to share the live first there. I don't know if it will even let me open up to even get to the live. Okay, there it is.
Yeah, Facebook jail.
No, I should not be in Facebook jail. I should not be in Facebook jail. I should not be in Facebook jail. I'm actually copying the link to share with
Got the
people.
cuss on. Clink clink.
I haven't done anything bad. I have not done anything bad. I really haven't. So I think we're doing good. I haven't done anything bad. I've been watching reviews shows. I got a question to ask y'all though. So,
Mm-hmm.
like most people, most of the things, I'm wondering, do people feel some type of way because we don't do review shows, or what is it? You know, what you think?
I mean, I mean, we told right off the bat that we don't. That we don't,
Right.
review songs. But if it's viewers out there that want to review it, by
Hey,
all
Isaac,
means,
how you doing? Hey.
Hi,
Yeah.
Isaac.
So, yeah,
for
so
all means, they can review it. But
right.
just us, the host, we don't review anybody's song. But the
No.
Right.
viewer can always throw up a 10, a 5, whatever they want to do.
Right.
I mean,
Right.
so that's up to the viewer on what they want to do.
Exactly. Exactly. It's all up to them. I don't have a problem with it. If that's what you choose to do, by all means, you do that. You know.
Right. And you never said from the beginning that we were a show that rated music. I think you stressed that several times.
Right.
We don't rate music. So I don't think you led anybody on and gave them the perception that we do that. And
Right. Right.
we do have people that are in the chats and they are giving their critique of music and telling, giving their fellow artists high five. So they could do
Right.
that.
Right.
Right.
So I
Right.
don't know.
I got you, Isaac. I'm actually recovering from a long week of dental things, but I got you. I'm actually going through. I haven't really had a chance to add a lot of joints in here, but if it's not in here, I'll play it from my emails without a problem. But yeah, so that's the main thing I'm trying to do, because I see that a lot where people be like, I've been, this is my thing. I think I've been watching it to where people are like, well, review this, review that. We're not reviewers. I don't feel the need that we should
Right.
review people.
Right.
Right.
But my thing is, if they asking you to review it, just tell them. Well, we don't review. Well, we'll get the viewers to review it
Right,
because that's something we don't do.
right,
No, we
right,
don't review it. But if the viewers want to review it, that's the only thing we say. Don't be oh man, that's garbage and this. I mean, now all that's unnecessary, you know.
Right.
But I mean, but the viewers wanna rate it and all that. That's up to them.
That's
Exactly.
totally up to
Exactly.
them.
I got you. I'm looking for it. I got you. So, that was just my thing, like I said, I'm recovering over some stuff. I hadn't had a chance to really do any work. Like today was like yesterday really was like the major day that I really did some stuff, reached out
Hey, Daniel.
and talked to people,
Hey,
you
Daniel.
know, so I got a chance to do that. Okay, I got it. I'm gonna download it. But yeah, I just been kind of mellowing out, trying to get my head back. I'm telling you, when you be under a lot of medication, man.
I
And
when you said, well, I'm just trying to mellow out. Uh, how, how long that's gonna last?
look, how long
Funny,
that's gonna
funny, funny,
last?
Look,
funny,
you know,
funny, funny,
I'm
funny,
just
funny,
saying.
She mellow right now. Look, she
So,
got her
so
soul
you ready to
mellow.
celebrate
funny.
right quick.
Y'all tune in on the 29th, though. We're gonna have that interview with Daniel, no doubt. Man, man, I'm trying to mellow out, but I got you. I got you. Yeah, it's too nice. I got you. I got it downloaded right now. Man, I'm trying to. Mama V,
Hey, Mama
hey, how
V.
you doing? How you doing? You guys, if you don't know, you see that name that it says Verna Thompson. That is the mother of our DJ that passed away, our brother Rain. This is the Rain Mix Friday. Every Friday we have these shows. What's up, Eric? How you doing?
Hey, Eric.
And all the interviews that are going to be done, they are in honor of Rain. So they are the Rain Mix Friday interviews. So all the artists we have slots in November. All our October slots are filled. I'm going to send out more emails tonight for the November slots. We have 3 November slots. Our October slots are filled. So we do have slots, And then on the 15th, we got that interview with Eric. Hey, K Marine, what's up?
But I was thinking, when you first said that we was gonna start interviewing, different artists and everything,
Hmm.
and I was just thinking, if Rain was here, what would he say?
Oh, wow.
What would he ask? You know,
Yeah,
because he always has some interesting questions. You
he
know,
do.
He did. He did. Especially that one he asked me about weave.
He was saying it like he's like, let me ask you, Shay. Like you the he's like you since I've seen you, you the expert. You should know
Hey,
this.
hey, it's too nice. Do that live. I would love to see your performance. I really would. I would love to see your performance. And I want to thank all the artists that was able to come to the workshop. I know a lot of artists who paid missed it. And for those of you who missed it, send me an email. We're gonna do it one on one with you guys that missed it. If you do want to be a part of the one I redo, the fee is still $10 and I'll redo it again. Eric, I got you. Um, but it was good. We had a real good little, turnout for people who are really trying to learn the business a whole lot more. Like I said, when we started the show, I talked about of reviews because I had a lot of people inbox me and was asking, why the tower doesn't do reviews of people music. We don't like to do that, you know.
but the viewers can review. Uh, uh I mean, our artist song that we play.
Oh,
I mean,
cool.
the viewers can do it, but as tower host, no, we don't do it.
No, I just don't, I don't feel. And then I got another message. Somebody said that they watched the show, and I said something about artists that are doing review shows. I didn't say that to be I wasn't saying it to be mean or hurt anybody's feelings. What I was saying was, if you are an artist and you're trying to get yourself out there, I'm just saying that platform is not a platform for you to try to review somebody else when you're trying to get on the same steps that they are trying to get on as well. So that's what I was saying. But if you want to do that, by all means, you do that. That's your business. You do that. But I was just saying, to do reviews. My thing is, if you want somebody to review and critique your music, have a listening party.
That's
Have a
one way
listening
of doing
party. That's the best way to do that. Have a listening party, put polls up. You know, we actually have two artists that we're about to do that with now. You know, put a listening party together and let people come in and let them do it that way. Let them critique you that way. You know what I'm saying? And that's where you can really get a feel of it. You never know. Send me some invites if you do a listening party. You never know. You never know who I bring in there with me. If you send me an invite, you never know. But that's what I'm just saying. So I wasn't trying to offend anybody. By all means, if that's what you do that. I'm not trying to offend anybody. I was just speaking on it. I was just speaking on my knowledge of certain things that I know. I don't know everything. I'm just saying. So, we're gonna get into some joints. So since we got that boy is too nice in the building, we're gonna go ahead and play his joint. Red drum.
That's right. Red Rose, stay cut up Where I'm from, we murder daily. Just red rum don't seem to faze me. Feel no fear, no emotions lately. Satan's near, Lord, don't forsake. I'm having nightmares, I can barely sleep. Cause I'm in too deep. Angels and niggas is all I see. I'm focused my heart, I'm being in hell. The devil is calling me. Emotions lately. Satan's is all I see. Don't forsake. My teeth be glowing so bright in the night. The demon you see in that night cause you fright, cause fear like a nightmare. Leaving you quite scared, never be dead. When evidence light, better be better, prepare for the terror. You better be ready to fear for your life. Morbid and horrible, more than enjoyable. Torchman adorable, kids with a light. If a silly nigga really wanna trip, gymnastic, acrobatic on my foot. Been a savage, quick to damage or click. Been active when I'm hacking with hatches. It's magic, still rapid, tactic, very actions, split nazes and half like a fraction. Love after I'm laughing when it's flashing. Blood splashing, I'm dashing in traffic. Cause the habits don't happen to be habit. My actions sporadic and erratic. When I'm grabbing and snatching and kidnapping. But especially spectacular, devil, vernacular, rebel like Dracula. More scary than Freddy. You're ready to massacre. Sever your head, the machetes and scars. But I'm never in my right mind. Especially in the nighttime. Dated, look at your reflection in the mirror and say my name 9 times. When I appear, it's bye-bye. So much blood splattered, got it looking like it's tie-dye. So much blood splattered, got it looking like it's tie-dye. Where I'm from, we murder daily. Just red rum don't seem to faze me. Feel no fear, no emotions lately. Satan's near, Lord, don't forsake. I'm having nightmares, I can barely sleep. Cause I'm in too deep. Angels and niggas is all I see. I'm focused my heart, I'm bigger than hell. The devil is calling me. Emotions lately. Satan's is all I see. Don't forsake. You a target, I creep by the darkness, so evil and heartless. The evil, deceiving the people that's evil, so evil. Feasting and feeding on people while leaving them bleeding while eating their carcass. Beefing with me, you dead meat at a market. Better believe my meat cleaver's the sharpest. Killing to me is an art of an artist. The canvas is blank and the blood is the paint and the brush is the shape. Of course it is morbid, a portrait, of course is a source of endorphins, remorses, and dormant with torture, torment. I'm just a creature that's coming to eat you. Fucking the nail right in front of the preacher. Butcher the priest like I'm butchering sheep, then I put him to sleep like anesthesia. The voices, they want me to kill you and kill everything that you love. Your family and friends, I send them all right to the heavens above. Got murderous urges for certain, I'm thirsty for blood. Doing you dirty like mud, or just because it's not what it was. Where I'm from, we murder daily. Just red rum don't seem to faze me. Feel no fear, no emotions lately. Satan's near, Lord, don't forsake.
I'm having nightmares, I can barely sleep. Cause I'm in too deep. Angels and niggas is all I see. Focus my heart, I'm living in hell. The devil is calling me.
Emotions
Calling
lately.
me. Niggas is all I see.
Don't forsake.
All I see.
Where I'm from, we murder daily. Just red from no feel no fear, no emotions lately. Satan's near, Lord, don't forsake.
I'm having nightmares, I can barely sleep. Cause I'm in too deep. Angels and niggas is all I see. I'm focused my heart, I'm living in hell. The devil is calling me.
Emotions
Calling
lately.
me. Niggas is all I see.
Don't
All I
forsake.
see.
That beat.
Oh, I like that. Oh, I like that.
Got that boy on that beat.
Yeah,
I was feeling that. I like
Yeah.
that.
that beat.
Yeah, I like
Beat
that
was-
for
beat
real.
was nice.
That's what's up right there. I like that. I like that. Now let me get into a little bit with some people. Let me well just in general with anybody who watches our lives. Let me say this. We've been going back looking and listening to songs and stuff that people do and things like that. And you are so welcome. You're so welcome. We like that. We like that. What's up, Louis Lansford? Man.
Had me feeling some
Some
sort
type
of way.
Hey, that red rum make you think. Man, I think about The Shining. Think about The Shining. I'm trying to tell you. Make you think about the little twin girls running down that little thing. Man.
While he was riding that bike, that little
Okay.
track,
Little track
the big wheel.
okay. Okay. And all that blood come swarming down there. Okay.
I kid you not, I met a guy that looked just
check
like
Eric.
Jack
Let me see.
Nicholson.
For real?
He looked crazy. Hair all up and everything. Just looked like he was just straight out the movie.
Nah, I don't got that one, but I don't got that one, Eric, but I'll play it. Man, I'm telling you. So let me say this. What I was saying though, a lot of times artists they get on here, that I want our artists to get on here and understand that we rep all y'all. We don't discriminate. We rep all y'all. All I'm just asking now, because a lot of people come to the workshop, if you're trying to go beyond being underground or being unsigned to a signed artist, start, I would say submit some of your things like radio version. Because you never know where it get passed on to, you know. Because a lot of times on Live 365, a lot of things that I submit in there, they'll send me an email and they'll be like, it's too explicit, you can't play it. And I'm like, well, why? It's unsigned, artists, underground artists. That's what they do. That's what they talk about, So I be going to bat. Trust me, I be going to bat. That's why I'm trying so hard to get my own just the FM frequency where you can play what you want to play. I mean, but we can't be too explicit, but I'm trying to do it the right way, for the artist. I'm, trying to make it pop and do whatever, And like I said, he said, I can't wait to get that workshop in. I feel you. And we just speak on it and we talk about a lot of things. And Mr. Doc can tell you a lot of things I have in my head that I want to transpire for the tower. I was just speaking with Mr. Dot. If you don't mind if I tell him, can I tell him? It's okay. Okay, so Miss Keisha, so I was speaking with Mr. Dot, and basically we was talking about doing a Tower Radio Show magazine.
Okay.
And so the magazine, when we do it, it's only going to feature artists that submit music to us.
Mm-hmm.
So each page, like say Eric submit music, so we'll put a bio up there, a picture of him, and things that where people can go follow him.
Okay.
Just like a store, but it's a Tower Radio Show magazine. So it's like the magazine, it's gonna come in volumes, but it's gonna speak on certain things. We're gonna talk about things in the community. We're gonna advertise stuff. We're gonna, but we're gonna still be speaking.
That's right, Eric. Speak life into this,
You
right?
know, we're gonna be doing things to it's just for the artists. Like what I said, and a lot of times I say this all the time. When you submit music to us and we play it, don't leave the live.
Yes. We love
Stay
having
in
you
the
on.
live. You know what I'm saying? Stay in the live. Not only, already. I mean, stay in the live, not only, for you, but stay in the live because you never know who in this
Right.
live. You never know who can help who. Don't come when you sing your music, we play your music, and you jump off. That come on now.
Hey, Mr. Johnny.
Hey, Mr. Johnny, what's up? Stay in the, you know what I'm saying? Stay in the live and learn some. You never know. Yeah, we talk, we play music, but that's what we are. We are a radio show. We play music and we talk. We talk about music. That's what we do. We ain't on here reviewing you because we don't do reviews. We don't do that 1 through 10. I'm not gonna do that BS. We not gonna do that BS. I'm trying to stay mellow. Y'all see how I just cleaned it up?
You're doing good. Look.
All lost society in the building. You guys are up next. You guys are up next, man. But what I'm saying is don't, you know what I'm saying? When you in this live and we play your music, stay in this live, support each other. That's what music really is. How you gonna get on here when we play your joint, you jump off? That's not support. Stay on here and support, man. You never know who you connect with on here.
Right.
You never know who Mr. Dot or Miss Shay or Miss Keisha got on here. You never know. Right. You know what I'm saying? People go look at my resume. You don't know who I know. You know what I'm saying? It's staying alive and support each other. I understand a lot of review shows, y'all go in there. And that's what killed me, though. A lot of times the review shows, they have 10, 12, 13, 14, 15 people viewing them. You know what I'm saying? But they it's just like they staying alive for that. You paying for somebody to review your music and you coming here and it's free. You just don't get your music played. You get game on the industry. You learn stuff. I've always been a person of, like I said, music is in me. I've always been a person. I'd rather do music than go outside when I was young. Right. My thing is this: how can people say music's dead because of this and that? It's dead because we don't support each other.
Right.
That's why it's dead. We don't support each other. We don't stay. Y'all go to the review shows. I don't understand that. When somebody giving you knowledge and stuff like that, people jump off the live. But y'all go to a review show and a person talking trash about your music just ain't even giving you no type of input, but just talking trash.
I could do that. Pay me.
Talking. Literally, I'm serious. I've been on review shows where it was no lie. I was getting irritated because I'm like, okay, 1 minute is not reviewing me, but I'm paying you $5.
Oh, you pay $5 to talk trash to somebody?
Girl, some people pay $5, some people pay $15. It's skipping the line and all. That's not what the music game is about. And then when you critique me, you ain't even giving me knowledge. And then half of the time, some of these shows don't even be people that's doing music. It's just people who want to be seen. It's just me. I'm not trying to talk about when nobody doing a review show. It's just me. I'm just saying. It's just me. I'm just speaking. Everybody entitled to their own opinion. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. If you on here, and I'm not trying to amp up the tower by no means. I'm not trying to amp it up. I'm not trying to get no clout. I'm not trying to get no clout on anything like that or nothing like that. It is, Mr. Johnny, it's a dog world. But here's the thing, though, with the tower, when you get up on here, you getting stuff from people who have been really through it. Not somebody just said, well, I had a CD come out, and it didn't work for me. No, you on here with some people. Man, I've been through it. I worked for a label 5 years.
Can I get my plug in?
Go ahead.
I need to do my plug. So if you want somebody to call and talk trash to you, please drop your stuff in the chat. I'll give you my Cash App, and you can Cash App me $5. I'll even do an automated recording. That'll be time to come.
I'm not finna do you, man.
So and trash to you all day long.
Let me tell you, and I love every artist that come on here. I jam them. Like when I was, no lie, Mr. Doc, I can tell you, when I had to be confined to my bed for that week, I put my earphones on. I couldn't do no work, and I couldn't even talk, but I was listening to everybody on here because I have it connected to my tablet. My switchboard is connected to my tablet. It's connected to my phone. So it's on there. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like we're not trying to hear you.
I'm serious, Louis. They can pay me $5. I'll call you and talk trash all day long. I'll make it good too.
Shout out to Louis Lansky. Louis Lansky made the 6th artist that we manage.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So, so it's not that we trying to talk down or do this and that. You say your phone about to blow up like Mike Jones.
Right, look, you just Cash at me. Look, they got Cash App, they got Zelle.
What's that phone? No, I ain't gonna call out that boy number.
Look, I even set you up on a payment plan, Trash Talk.
Hit that what Mr. Johnny said right there.
Mr. Johnny, we ain't got time to play around. All right, we gotta keep it real. Like too, you know.
I keep this my thing. I have to keep it real in this game, and the reason I keep it real in this game is because I've seen what it's done to people. I'm not, and maybe a lot of review shows they may be talking what they heard. I'm not talking what I heard. I'm talking what I know and what I've dealt with. Yeah. So to me, it's not, like I said before, it's not about the clout for me. It's not about the clout for Mr. Dot. We ain't rich. Don't get it twisted. We ain't rich, but it's not about the clout. It's not even about the followers. I'm doing this because I want people to hear y'all.
But we ain't poor either.
We ain't poor either. No, we're not poor either.
We're rich in faith, y'all. We rich in faith.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't poor. Yeah, look, because straighten it up real quick. No, we're not poor, trust. But I'm saying that even when I do this, most of the time, Mr. Dot, Miss Keisha, could tell you, I don't even ask for money.
She don't.
I just start talking and doing this because this is something I love. That's what the game is supposed to be about. It ain't even about money. I respect every artist on here. And all y'all are dope. Y'all fly. For real. For real. So I'm going to get into these joints we got. And then we'll come back and chit chat. I know y'all probably like, Miss Shay need to be quiet. She done got that mouth bed talking.
Look, you just making up for them days.
We can do big things for a lot of people. I'm thankful for the opportunity.
Oh, man. All right, that's what's up, Louis. That's what's up. Born in the ghetto. Grew up as a problem child, huh?
Right.
Huh? Okay, let's see here. So we're going to get into this first joint. Let me get the artist name. Big Quick. Uh-oh. We're going to get into Big Quick. Here you go.
The A-Smack.
What's up? Here's got here. Here's my character. Here. On all the way up. Don't play this shit till midnight, DJ. You heard me?
It's a smile though. Her body brazy, but I swear that it's a smile though. Made me wanna throw all of that money till it pile on. Made me wanna throw all of that money till it's all gone. She better show me that full moon, I get my hollow. Made me wanna get up in that pussy, get my wild on. Made me wanna bite down on that pussy, get my growl on. That shit so wet, should've jumped in it with my towel on. Twerk something, all that ass, you gon' hurt somebody. Work something, you can't hurt my pockets. For a real one, know my G real valid. Fuck with me when you leave, make a big deposit.
Took a time to hit my section, need to stop that. Big tip, a broke nigga looking, I am not that at all. Only move for big money, yeah, I got that. You can tell she natural cause her ass and a thigh, man.
Shake it, 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 shake it.
Ass everywhere, thugs left cheek, both cheek, hands on both knees, make it clap to the beeline. Hey, boss, I think we got a winner over here. Yeah. Just like I'm telling you, boss, props. Right cheek, left cheek, both cheek, hands on both knees, make it clap to the beeline. You think it's fun, baby? Come on, just like that, just like that, just like that.
Polo just ordered 2 more bottles, we get active. The baddest bitches in the building, but they getting ratchet. They put us getting all my money, they can have it. Her ass the fattest and the girl way more attractive. I call that balance. Vibrate with every step she take, I call it talent. She got the juice, I swear she got it by the gallon. A hot girl shit, she can't be fucked with like she make a stallion. Like she make a stallion.
Took a time to hit my section, need to stop that. Big tipper, broke nigga looking, I am not that. Only move for big money, yeah, I got that. You can tell she natural cause her ass in a thigh match.
Shake it, 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 shake it.
Hey, yo, talk about a girl fuck she mean, she ran out of one. When you fucking get started, yo. I just think I had to back or something. Bring the fuck up. Right cheek, left cheek, both cheek, hands on both knees, make it clap to the beeline. Yeah. Right cheek, left cheek, both cheek, hands on both knees, make it clap to the beeline. Still well. JD with me. Oh, man.
I can work out to that right there.
Yeah, I like that. Cause I'm gonna tell you that beat is that beat is, remember the song Radiators?
Oh yeah, with Nate Dogg and
Hey Gino, what's up?
Yeah, but that reminds me of Uncle Luke though.
Oh, that is Luke. That is Luke on the end. Oh yeah,
that is.
You know, and see that's the thing, because that beat, that's the Radiators beat.
Yep.
That's the Radiators beat. Yeah, I like that.
I like it. You know, that's a workout song right there.
Okay, Kim. Yeah, I like that.
I jam.
Yeah, I jam that. Yeah. I'm just telling you, when that beat kept going, I just kept hitting just Radiators.
I just like when it did.
Is that a flashback?
Is he going back to his club game?
Look, Louis
strip club. Yeah. So, you know, for those of you who did miss the workshop, man, you know, if I could get more people to come into it, we will do a recap because it had much vital information. You know, Louis was there. Tell him, Louis, it has some information. It has some, man. It has some information, man. It really did. It had much good information. So, you know. So it had good information. You know, we talked about a lot of things. We really did. We talked about a lot of things. You know, we talked about a lot, and I think it's doing good when you have people come in from Atlanta. You have people, we have people do it from Kansas. Yeah.
I mean, you gotta get that. You gotta get that knowledge.
Yeah.
I remember when you were listening to the lady this morning about how she's, signed a contract and just signed all her rights.
Yeah, I was listening to what I do in the morning, because I get up at 4:30 every morning, and I was listening to, I go and I listen to documentaries or people, where are they now, or what happened in the industry, and I was listening to Blue Cantrell, and she basically was saying, she basically was R. Kelly. I ain't trying to start nothing. I'm just saying she basically, was saying that she signed away everything. She had nothing. She signed away everything. So it's like, and that happens. I'm telling y'all, that happens. That happens. I'm actually putting up here what Louis said. That happens.
Yeah. And Louis, you're so right, because in any industry that you go in, whether it's music, whether it's fintech, whether, any industry you go in, the knowledge share is key. You
Yep.
connecting and connecting with people and people sharing knowledge. You meet so many people that'll be willing to share knowledge with you and give you game without even charging you for the game. You know,
Yeah.
so
Right.
networking is key in any situation.
Right. We be trying, and like I tell a lot of people, just go read the resume up on me. We be trying. We try a lot, we try a lot, over the weekend, and I couldn't talk, but I was texting, like we got Lost Society in the building with us, and I was texting, their people, and we was talking, and it's like, I couldn't talk. But baby, my fingers,
You was going with them fingers.
man, but then I had to kind of back because Mr. Dot, I had to try to hide. So because I was supposed to be resting,
Hmm.
when you on that medication, baby. But yeah, so the workshops, we have them, I don't know if other lives or reviews that y'all do those, but we do those because we try to perfect the artist, we try to perfect the artist, we want them to I want artists to shine. I want to be able to look at you on TV and be like, you know what, I knew them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta take me with you. I just want to say I knew them.
And we played this song on the Tower Radio Show. We played this song on the Tower Radio Show.
Right. So we have a question. What was that?
I felt I walked away with a little bit more clarity as far as next steps. If you can come to a workshop, please do. And I agree with you because when I got into this and I started doing the show with Mr. Dot and Miss Shay, I had no knowledge of industry anything.
Mhm.
And I attended one of the workshops and learned a lot of information in that one workshop. So for what you pay, for the time that you spend in that workshop and all the knowledge that's shared, it's worth it. It is worth it.
Yeah,
You know,
because people can tell you when we did the workshop on Saturday before it even started, I was rocking out already. So when before the workshop starts, I always rock out to artists that I love. I rocked out to a little Trader Truth. I rocked out to a
mhm,
little Zero. I
mhm,
rock out to people who actually were in the same shoes that
right.
you guys are in now. That's how they started. I'm telling you, you know, I know personal stories on one, but that's how they started, and they made fame for themselves. And I try to teach people to stay independent in the game.
Mhm.
You don't really, what I'm saying, you don't want to do. I use it now. Forgive me, Facebook. You don't want to be R. Kelly in this game. You really, really don't. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I don't think nobody want to be him right now. So,
Well, no, I mean, even when he was in the game, you know what I'm saying?
right,
And then, you couldn't read.
right.
So, I mean, come on, then you
That
don't
is
want to be
that is kind of
multi-talented
messed
in
up
the game.
though.
You don't want
That's
to get 360 in the game. You know what I'm saying? You want to we teach about management, and we had a manager in there with us.
right.
So, and we taught management and things that you should and should not do. We talked about percentages. We talked about a lot of stuff.
Mhm. Mhm.
Things you should know. If people want me to do another, want us to do another workshop, just let me know. Send me a DM, and I'll be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying. I would do it again. I don't mind doing it again. We even do artist meet and greets. We do networking. We do things like that. Right now, we're putting in the mix. We're working on two artists, which is Louis Lansky and Gorilla. They're working on getting ready to do a listening party.
He say
So,
negative 2 million. Oof.
uh, so
Negative two. I'm laughing at a comment one of our viewers had put up.
okay, where y'all had to. We do them on Zoom. We actually do them on Zoom. I'm letting my switchboard reload, but we actually do them on Zoom. We do them on Zoom, and what's up, genuine? We do them on Zoom, and we just give all that info and try to do it. I think Zoom is the best because with our Zoom, we kind of have a lot of room to get a lot of people in there, which a lot of people don't come to the workshops. I don't know. I mean, $10 is not a lot to learn the business.
You spend way more. Hey, Genuine, you spend a lot more than $10 on a lot of stuff that we do. Like we're very wasteful.
No lie, I'm gonna tell you, I actually showed a lot of stuff. I really charged $75.
Right.
But I wanted to do this because I know everybody trying to pump it out. Oh yeah, keep pushing that workshop. Yeah, I mean, if people want to do it, you know what I'm saying? If people want me to do another workshop, you know, we'll get together. I'll put a date in there. We could do a workshop. I always do them on Saturdays because I know people can do those, you know, can come on Saturdays. You know, if people want to do it, you know, I could do that. And then if it comes to the push or shove, I can break down all the slides and do them in steps. We can go through the steps. I went as far as to even tell them about campaigning. So we can do, yeah, they had that, man, if they came to the workshop, they'd learn a lot about campaigning. Campaigning really helps.
Guess I gotta be at the next one because I didn't get that on my workshop.
No, this workshop we did was basically giving the steps, the 9 steps that really artists need to know, you know, as far as we talked about percentages, when a manager is supposed to be paid, you know, we talked about booking, we talked about a lot of things, you know, things that people don't know. But we're gonna get back into it. So I'm gonna get into this other joint here. JD Savage Mode. Here we go.
That probably take him.
Hey, if that nigga Young Taker ain't do it, I probably won't even rate to your beat, nigga. Cause I'm rolling with a city. That's me rolling with a city. I keep a shawty by my bed. What's up, JD?
Hey, yo.
Savage made, having fish go to compare, yeah. I'm the type to pull up, fuck you niggas saying, yeah. 30 on my dick, rolling with a cig, yeah. Niggas get too hype, I put that ass to bed, yeah. Savage made, having fish go to compare, yeah. I'm the type to pull up, fuck you niggas saying, yeah. 30 on my dick, I'm rolling with a cig, yeah. Niggas get too hype, I put that ass to bed, yeah. Rolling with a cig, shit be gushing out, I pop a nigga lid, you better watch your mouth, low ass nigga. I won't play with you, don't even play with kids. My nigga did a bid, but he freshly out, Lord nigga. Curb serving, rental swerving, what's the verdict? Shorted on the pack, but I did this shit on purpose. Addicted to robbing, my nigga Reef always lurking. Go and try to be a doctor, you trapping ain't working. Niggas say they trappers, but the shit not working. Niggas say they trappers, but I never see them working. Come through curb service, made it look perfect. About the money, nothing less. I'm that type of person, yo. Savage made, having fish go to compare, yeah. I'm the type to pull up, fuck you niggas saying, yeah. 30 on my dick, rolling with a cig, yeah. Niggas get too hype, I put that ass to bed, yeah. Savage made, having fish go to compare, yeah. I'm the type to pull up, fuck you niggas saying, yeah. 30 on my dick, I'm rolling with a cig, yeah. Niggas get too hype, I put that ass to bed, yeah. I sell grass, I get cash, what's in my duffel bag, none but some packs in the strap. I'm getting money now, and I'm hella glad. Look where I made it. I was down bad, started on the back blocks, now I own the Ave. Las Vegas ain't accept my case, I got sent back. They didn't see my face, I was moving with a max. He didn't see my face, but how about my dress? Yeah, I'm coming for the money, little nigga. I love Glocks, finger fucking the trigger. Get money, yeah, I get a little bit. Rapping in the booth, it's some Timberland slippers. Yo. Savage made, having fish go to compare, yeah. I'm the type to pull up, fuck you niggas saying, yeah. 30 on my dick, rolling with a cig, yeah. Niggas get too hype, I put that ass to bed, yeah. Savage made, having fish go to compare, yeah. I'm the type to pull up, fuck you niggas saying, yeah. 30 on my dick, I'm rolling with a cig, yeah. Niggas get too hype, I put that ass to bed, yeah.
like that.
Right.
I like that beat.
I know. It kind of remind me of Wu-Tang.
Okay.
That's some type
Woo.
like a Shaolin. You know, they come with that Shaolin.
That was like the biggest group of rappers.
I was a
I
Wu-Tang.
think they were like the only group in hip hop to have a lot of rappers, man.
Wu-Tang. I was a huge fan.
Man, let's see, JD, okay, he the Ric Flair. I hope he don't act like Ric Flair.
That was my favorite wrestler.
Who, Ric Flair?
Yes, I used to like how you come out.
Girl, Ric Flair. I'm gonna tell you, man, my favorite rapper all time. I had two.
Okay.
Dusty Rhodes and Junkyard Dog.
Those are your two favorite all time?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Well, my next lineup, Stone Cold Steve Austin. I used to like how he come out every single time. Loved it. Yes, I love Stone Cold. And then Chris Benoit.
Oh.
Don't hate.
Hey,
Don't
Chris
hate.
Benoit. The greatest of all time to me was Macho Man Randy Savage.
Yeah.
The background of some of these wrestlers.
No, right? Roddy Piper.
So, let's see here. So we getting into
Shawn Michaels. I ain't heard that name in a minute.
So long. Okay. Now, if you talk about that football, my favorite team of all time is them Saints.
Oh man, here you go.
Y'all know I got the rep from where my family from. Okay, why my first boy don't want to work? Okay, here we go.
New Orleans.
All day, every day. My husband loved them Texans.
We got a rep for the hometown, but you got a lot of Cowboys fans here too.
I like the Raiders too.
All right, so already aired that who that. Yeah. So we got, we gonna, so before I get into this last track, I got one that was sent to me. Too. So, but I'm just trying to really get a grip of I guess, whoever want us to do that workshop again. I know I see one person say do it again. Two people, Eric said do it. So, but I want to ask people or the viewers on here, how do you, when you come on the tower, what is it that we do as the host, myself, Mr. Dot, Miss Keisha, Miss Stay Ready? What do we do that makes you guys feel a whole lot comfortable with our atmosphere of our show? If anybody can answer that for me.
That's a good question. Don't be shy.
Yeah, I would like to know.
Constructive feedback is good.
Yeah, you got to be able to take that and soak that in. Mr. Dot over here making a Jeopardy bell.
Look, I get that all day long. I was reading my employee reviews today. You know how they do anonymous employee reviews?
Yeah, they probably. I know me. If we do a tower review, I know all of them gonna be for me. And I'm like, she loud as hell. She be saying whatever. She always have her team in Facebook. Wow.
There go a reviewer. Thank you.
Wow, we appreciate that, Eric. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, tune in on the 15th. Eric gonna have his interview. First interview gonna be with that girl Sprite.
All right.
Man. And then on the 22nd, we got Law Society.
Okay, and they on the what? 22nd?
Yes. Yes, they are.
I'm doing good, Genuine. And thank you so much for your compliment. I appreciate that.
Yeah. So, that's the thing, so, if everybody, inboxes and let us know, I'll make another registration for the workshop, it'll still be the 10,
You said what time though?
Oh, what time? 5:35. We come on at 5:35. 5:35. Just got to tell me what because we're Central Time. So, a lot of people time be different.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
East Coast, West Coast,
Yeah.
Mountain, Pacific.
Man, yeah. So I'm working. We're working on the magazine. That's gonna be a little while back. We're working putting the format together. Then we're working on our own Tower Radio Show mobile app. So we're working on that. So you'll get to get a detail of each host on the app.
You got a lot of tasks going on over there.
Yeah.
Tasking assignments. Multitasking. I like it.
Yeah, I got to. I want to be different. I don't want to be a radio show the same as everybody else.
That makes sense.
We want to be different. We want to talk, because we're gonna bring our Sunday show back. We haven't talked about it yet, but
Yeah, but our Sunday show, that's gonna be straight gospel.
It's straight gospel and
gospel rap.
Gospel rap and things like that. And then
It's not gonna be.
No hip hop. And then we're going to talk about things in the community. So we're going to talk about things in our community. We're going to get other people, talk about things in their community. We're just going to do some chats and just talk about world issues, things we see all over the world on our Sunday show. So that's what that's going to be, So we got that going on.
Some interesting, good stuff.
Oh yeah, we gotta, at this point of time of everything we're dealing with, you gotta bring God back into it.
Yes, you do. And everything.
You have to, you have to. That's the only way we're gonna make it through. I don't know what nobody else think, but that's the only way I make it through.
Yeah. You gotta include him on your daily journey. Every day. You gotta wake up with him.
Cause I'm not gonna lie, cause it was sometime I was like, Lord, man.
I get up like that now.
I'm trying to get to.
I'm like, Jesus, help me get this day started.
Yeah, and I'd be like, I'm trying to get we all trying to get the tower to where it is, and then some in me was like, okay, it's gonna work when it's time to work. If people rock with you, they rock with you, and that's how I am. If you rock with me, you rock. If you rock with me, that's fine. But if you rock with the tower, you rock with the tower. If you don't, you don't. Ain't nobody gonna be mad. We still gonna support whatever you do. We not the type of people. I'm not, and I always say this all the time. Okay, I'll check it. I'm like this, and I always say this, even with Stay Ready to Kill, and then I be saying it with Mr. Dot. Would you rather me be real or real fake?
I'd rather you be real.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what I want people to get out the tower. I want you to. We gonna be real with you all the time.
We would love to hear that.
Almost definitely. Yes. So this is how our interviews go. For those of you who have interview slots, these are how our interview slots go. When you do the interview with us, you get to stay on if you will like. You get to stay on the whole show with us. So we'll be talking to you the whole show. So when we start at 5:35 and when our show ends at 7:30, you'll be rocking with us all the way till then.
Because of Eric, we changed that.
And it's because of Eric that we're doing the Sunday. We're bringing the Sunday show back. It's just something about the songs that he sings for gospel that brings you over there. So he is the reason that the Tower Radio Show Sunday show is formatting to come back. And we got a Sunday host for that. Because Miss Keisha, that's her day off on the tower.
I gotta look, that's the Sunday. All that Sunday belongs to the Lord. It belongs to the Lord.
That's her day off. So Miss Stay Ready Kelly, we put her in that spot. So,
let me rephrase that, y'all. Every day belongs to the Lord.
To God.
Sunday is the day that we go and we set aside our time to worship.
So that's what we're doing, and we're gonna talk and we're gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Just because you're a hip hop artist, don't skip on us. Come over there on Sunday.
Right.
Come over on Sunday.
Yeah, you can get on the show and worship.
Hey, never know.
It's gonna be a Sunday gospel show. Hey,
And
that's your
we're
worship
gonna
and
talk. We're gonna
praise.
talk about everything. We'll talk about things in the community. We're gonna talk about how to
Mhm.
fix things, how to make things right. You know what I'm saying? Stuff that we trying to do or whatever. Me and Mr. Dot right now, we got like a stack of backpacks just sitting there for a child that's in need. But that's how we're doing it. We're making it be progressive for people. So we got one more joint. Then I'm gonna get back into the talking. We got one more joint here from Steel Wheel.
All
Giving
right.
hope. Uh-oh.
The A-Smack.
Give them hope, let them know, bitch, I'm the GOAT. Give them hope, let them know, bitch, I'm the GOAT. Shit. They be capping on they song, they be lying. Talking about they outside, but be hiding. Keep my name out your mouth or we sliding. Hey, what's poppin'? You know I got options. 40 on my hip, you know it's not locking. Hit him once, you know he dropping. Fuck those jabs, we not boxing. I went from keeping my cool to being toxic. How you tryna claim king, but ain't got shit? I'm golly in the game, bitch, I'm hot shit. I rock shit, paper in my hand. I cut shit, bitches rub clips. I like my food touching, like my young bitches say it's bustin'. Biggest boss, every day I'm hustling. Went from nothing to something. Call up Poppy, we need a pound of that rent shit. Keep my hands clean, y'all niggas dusty. Dirty mouth, let them know, bitch, I'm the GOAT. Give them hope, let them know, bitch, I'm the GOAT. I'm the hottest motherfucker speaking. I got some bombs for you. These missiles heat seeking. Do we have a problem? I thought I heard a pussy speaking. You gotta stay focused. These demons stay creeping. These bitches stay cheating. Keep your eyes open. Those smiles are misleading. She keep her thighs open. She begging me to beat it. Money keep calling. I gotta go and see it. It was me, bro, and cuz riding in the Beamer. Looking for some twins with a friend named Christina. Young, wild, and living. We don't do misdemeanors. You can play if you want. You be laying in the trunk, belly smelling like a skunk. Shorty lost his mind with the fishes sleeping. The only thing come to a sleeper is more demons. Ain't no fucking with me. I'm the greatest breathing. So you better talk money or we not speaking. Give them hope. Let them know. Bitch, I'm the GOAT. Give them hope, let them know, bitch, I'm the GOAT. Give them hope, let them know, bitch, I'm the GOAT. Give them hope, let them know, bitch, I'm the GOAT.
Oh, I like that.
All right.
I like that.
The beats. The beats.
Okay, I
The beat
like
was
that.
hitting.
Okay, the beat was hitting.
That beat was hitting.
The beat was hitting.
Look, that's one of them songs you can ride to.
Okay.
That beat was hitting. I like the beat.
Okay. So we have 2 more joints, and then we're gonna talk the rest of the way to the show. So, okay, let me get them in here. We have one from Eric, and we have one from Genuine. Let me download them.
Thank you guys for submitting your music.
Yes,
Appreciate that.
we really do.
Really
All right.
appreciate that. We
So
appreciate having you.
we're gonna kick it off with Eric's joints in my head. All right, here we go. Let's see.
Tell me why I still got you on my mind day and night. I need a reason to forget and to live it out, regret. It's all in my head. It's not that easy. I don't know why, I'm always in my mind. Struggle so much, sometimes it's hard to shine. My eyes off the truth and plugged into the world. Losing motivation, just another hurdle. Gotta get back up, yeah, gotta get back in. But I'm stuck up in my head, I'm caught up in the sin. Been living on the edge for way too many years. Dancing with the devil, never seem to care. Losing my mind, one addiction at a time. Accepting these lies as I watch my life pass by. Everything I cared about and everything I owned disappearing quick in a puff of smoke. Do another line, yeah, roll another bowl. Stuck up in the lies, stuck up in a hole. You'll never go anywhere, exactly what they say. So take another hit, let the devil lead the way. Tell me why I still got you on my mind. Day and night, I need a reason to forget and to live it out, regret. It's all in my head. It's not that easy. Stay caught up in my head about all the things I see. You speak a smooth word, do you practice what you preach? Even evil knows how to imitate good. So soften up your heart and glorify His word. This is more than just a thought, yeah, more than just a phase. I'm looking toward eternity, toward the end of days. All these thoughts inside, but I'll pour them out today. Cause I'm tired of the darkness, I'm tired of the pain. So take the fake away from me. Hear me with my earnest pleas. Lift me from this misery. Want a heart that really beats. I'll receive your righteousness and never be afraid. So pull me out my head, and in your will I'll stay. I'm in pursuit of you and all the things you say. The way, the truth, the light, the author of my fate. Creator of this world, creator of it all. I'll crucify this flesh and follow when you call. Tell me why I still got you on my mind. Day and night, I need a reason to forget and to live it out, regret. It's all in my head. It's not that easy.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. I like that.
Yeah. Already.
I like it.
Let me say this, and I know, boy, you did your damn thing.
Keep it mellow.
I'm keeping it mellow. I just had to say that, boy.
Yeah, I
That
like that.
song is fire.
Yep.
You took the words right out of my mouth. God damn.
Was
So,
nice.
Eric, do you have a CD? Do you have an EP? Eric, do you have an EPK? Come to the workshop, find out what them is. Ma-
I'm ready to play all day.
Man,
Good. That's some good stuff, guys. Thank you for uplifting and supporting.
so every song, let me say this, so to each and every artist on here, everything that you submit to the tower, we submit it to our live 365. So that
Right.
means that it plays all day, 24/7, Sunday to Sunday. Doesn't stop. No, ma'am. 10 singers for this. Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. I'm like you, Eric. I have That's number 3 I got of yours. Send me all of them. Let me just sit and listen to them.
Ready.
Send me all of them. Send me all of them. We may need to talk. Yeah, that's man. And then look at that. Law Society already said hit him up.
I mean, you got 10 singles.
There go your CD right there, babe.
Exactly.
Right there.
Your EP.
That is right.
Come to the workshop because I want to ask you. I can ask you. I just want to know all the beats that you done on the singles. Are all of those yours? Just let me know, man. This song will be played at the women's conference. No doubt. You guys won't see me and Miss Keisha on the 16th. We have a women's conference. If you got any moms, sisters, aunties that want to just come, it's free. You know, man. Oh, you bought those beats. Okay, you good to go. You just need to print. You just need to print. You ain't even need to print. You just need to do it digitally. You good to go, man.
We'll talk to you about that.
He said, yeah, you need to snag him up, Miss Shay. I'm going to let you snag him up first. Because you pushed that proposal out to him first. Oh, for your mom? Okay, I'll message it to you, Eric. I'll send it in your DM. Yeah. And tell her we just gonna be the women's conference is just women empowerment. It's just sisterhood, and we're gonna be talking about things, you know. We're gonna be talking about, you know, women in the struggle and how we gotta stick together and help each other. You know, it ain't even about color, it's about sisterhood, it's about helping another sister get through something and come away from that PhD university, pain, hurt, and depression. That's what we trying to do. So it's women empowerment, trust and believe. We trying to do that. Man, boy, that song right there. We finna get into this jump by Genuine. All right, Genuine. Here
All right, let's hear it.
Here we go.
America. Jen. Oh boy. I didn't see it all. And what I seen should make any man want to run. America the beautiful, killing black Satan beautiful. Being African is crucial, but being white ain't brutal. Briefest of a man, which means I'm a slave in this land. 40 acres to the mute, that's what they promised to us, man. All I see is these body dropping, black and black, on the popping, murder each other down, that's right now. But the guy sit up, couple shots in his gun with him, copping keys, then we got a problem. Free me under the stones, but how could you judge him? They shot Ricky and hung Jesus, but the thing is gonna do to you. Everybody wanna play season to the blood is upon you. America think it's cool, and you know they want your death on the motherfucking evening news. Lepers on the corner, greeters on the wire, Judas all over. Corruption, you pinpoints the truth. Why do we have to follow laws by the system? Systematically, theoretically done by the system. Now you broke, but nowhere to go. Stock market crashing, monetary on the low. Said the cock full of follow, rotten puss for the life. Whole used to be Christian, who they turned out Klondike. Then there's only collection plates. No gorgeous jets, no matter what it takes. Scandal after scandal. Some of them look like Carrie, some like Mary. Bill Gates wanna carry. Open your eyes, remove the filter. The IG models are only filter. If we're gonna be fake, how can we be real? Life ain't a strip. Stop looking for the real. There's power in the tongue, talking life or death. There's power.
All right. Okay. All right, Jen, you hit him with the message and message.
Yeah, that's
with
the
the
message. That is the message.
Yeah, he hit him with the message.
Yep.
Make me say it like, don't be a menace. Hit me with the message. Message. Shoot, hit him with the message. Yeah, that's what music really is. It's all about the messages, man.
Right.
All about the messages.
People listen to your beats, but they do listen to the content.
Right. They really, really do. So, man, we got people wanting to get into the workshop. What you say, Mr. Dot?
I'll think about it.
Well, we got one person we really got to do because they paid their money and they wasn't able to be there.
Yeah, all right. So you put it that way. We just gotta concentrate on a date.
Yeah.
It'll probably well, this month is full, so
Yeah.
it can't be this month. So.
Right. So, man, yeah. So October is full. So I can give you, October, our October slots for Friday, the Rain Mix Friday. Shout out to that boy Rain up in heaven looking down on us.
Ready.
That's our boy.
Looking down on us. We miss you, man.
Yep. He made Friday so interesting.
Man, we miss you like a fat girl miss cheeseburgers.
Saturdays.
Man, he always kept it funny. So Shay, what'd he say? So tell me about weave. Like I'm a weave connoisseur or something.
Yes.
I do change my hair up a lot. I really, really do.
Look, he saw that. He just had to ask the question about quality and texture. He had a lot of questions about it.
Hey, what's your favorite Friday movie? Friday 1, 2, and 3.
But out of all of them,
I watch. Let me tell you, when I was laying down sick, I binge. I watched it over and over. Mr. Dot was like, "Oh my god!" I binge watched Martin.
Yeah, boy.
I binge watched Jamie Foxx. I watched Friday like 4 times.
And it's sad. You can lay in bed with your eyes closed and just hear a person talking, know what scene that they at.
Cause I love Friday. I like that movie. That movie was good. My favorite part. My favorite part. My favorite part. He said, "That bitch be eating cupcakes and don't be sleep." I love Friday. I love all the Fridays. I watch them all the time. I do. I just think, that's what you call Fridays to me. It's like a way of showing you don't just have to be a rapper. Ice Cube basically showed you don't have to just be a rapper.
Yeah, he crossed over.
Yeah, he did. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Very intelligent. I mean, and without watching NWA, you would never know how intelligent of a man he was.
I like Cube on Barbershop, though. The Barbershop series is good with him in it.
Yeah, but I'm saying the story when he started with NWA, you never would have known that he was so articulate and so smart.
Yeah, you wouldn't have.
You know what I'm saying? And what I loved about it though was he was key on. He paid attention more than Dr. Dre and the rest of them. He knew they was getting screwed.
He's quite an
entrepreneur. He is. He's a very good entrepreneur. Yes, he is. Mm-hmm. So that's my thing, and that's what we be pushing for when we talk to people in the workshops. We try to keep them to stay independent. Keep your money for you. You don't want to share your money with nobody. If you're gonna share with management, get your management. Don't get no management. We talked about that too. Can't be getting your uncle and your auntie. If your uncle work at the fast food, and your auntie work at that retail. That's food. You can't be doing that. 2 different spectrums. I told a story. Remember that artist? His daddy was his manager. That ain't no shiggity.
Right.
Because he was a warehouse manager. That ain't got nothing to do with music.
Not at all.
You know what I'm saying? I tell people all the time, but I mean, if you want to get your auntie, by all means, you know, but you better make sure your auntie is equipped to go into that boardroom. Cause baby, percentages and bulk is two different things. Be paying your auntie 20%, she ain't even do 5% of work.
Don't even got that much.
You ain't got that much to give her. We talked about that too in the workshop, Miss Keisha. You missed. We talked about percentages that your manager's supposed to get.
You talked about that in my workshop.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Yo, I ain't coming up talking about, man, well, my 20%, but yet you have
ain't did nothing. Ain't went nowhere.
Yeah,
ain't went nowhere.
You talked about there were certain thresholds you had to get to before you pay.
There are. There are. There really are. They're big, very big thresholds that you have to get to. You know, you ain't trying to get 20%. And she done booked you at all the hole in the walls and ain't made no money.
Right.
20% from nothing.
Exactly.
Nothing. Right.
You trying to get 20%. And I ain't even win copper. Okay. Come on, you know, and we talk about all the, you know, the Top was just not a radio show that just play music. We give you that insight. I want these artists to be able, if they decide to go on a label, they be like, when they sit down at the table, you can't feed me no BS.
Yeah, you need to know. You got to be knowledgeable. You can't just come in and not be knowledgeable of what it is you're doing.
Right, you got to know the business side too.
Yeah.
You said you can't be a great manager without marketing. True that.
That is true.
True that. We've been doing it. Like I said, you know, if y'all go back and watch the videos, our birthday show, like I said, the Tower, we only been doing this a year, but as far as like in the game, in the industry, a part of management, we've been doing it for 12 years. For me to be the industry of I was a senior VP of a label, and I did that for 5 years.
Right.
And
you and Mr. Dot did also touch on not just making sure the manager has marketing skills, but the artist has to be marketable.
Yes.
Because they're looking for somebody who's marketable. You got.
Yeah, they are. And I said that, you know, in the workshop, you know, labels really don't look for the artist. They look for their following.
Right.
That's what they want. Because they want something. Because if somebody follows you and they say, I'm dedicated to you because you're an artist, and they follow you, labels, I know from when I worked at a label, they looked for following, you know. The teams that were under me, they looked at following. You know, they would bring them to me, and the first thing I'd be like, okay, well, you're looking at following. So by you looking at following, how many are genuine and how many are authentic and how many are not? And that's the key thing I look for when I was, you know, the head at the label. I want to know, is somebody following you that don't know you, that really likes your music for you, not somebody that know you from when y'all was in the 3rd grade together. No. Because then that basically shows me you're only following, you know, we've even had artists, I've had artists on there where their following was just their family members. That's not marketable for me. Because that means only people really supporting you is your family, which is by all means, that's good. But you want people who don't know you. That's where your market base, that's what labels look for. We look for people who don't know you. That's how we gain to know if we want to cut them royalty checks to you. Yep.
Oh, that's too much information.
You see, I'm like, yep.
You see me cutting that out.
You see me? Yeah. So, hey, you know, I do, you know, let me know, you know, we'll do another workshop. I'll get into it. And, you know, our workshops are fun. We laugh, we talk about stuff. You know, I go deep into detail.
Yeah,
you know.
Everyday people just like you.
Yeah, I'm sure. Trust and believe. When we get off the tower, we doing other stuff. Like I said, we got 6 artists now that we manage. So when I sleep, I try to sleep. I guess the dentist work was like, okay, you gotta rest, you know. And I still got up and did the show.
Yep, that's dedication.
Man, I
That's
love
like,
this.
look, that's like being committed to your art.
Girl, I ain't new to this. I'm true to this.
Right. OG.
That's what I'm saying. Been
OG, triple OG.
triple, OG triple.
triple.
Okay. So that's my thing. I wanna, my thing is, when we started the tower, it wasn't anything for myself or Mr. Dot or any of our people, our team members that work for us to have any clout. Not only that, we have people that work for us with the tower, then we have people that work behind the scenes at our consultant company. We just want to help. I want to be able to turn on my TV when them awards come on every October or August of the year to see y'all on there. Be like, I know them.
And we played that song.
We played that song. Dude, I mess around. See, I'm an email person. I mess around and get the email and Deborah Lee, I got some people. When you do that BET stage thing, I got some people you may want to put on that stage. I'm good about that. Mr. Doc can tell you. I will email the big dog in a minute.
Yep.
I would Miss Keisha know too. I've sent some emails over the digital one. That's probably why they don't like me too much, probably. But if I vibe with you and I rock with you, I'm gonna look out for you. Yeah, I don't like the middleman. I don't need to talk to the middleman. I want to talk to the one that cut them checks, sign them checks. Yeah. And then in the daytime, I'm doing homework. So
Homework.
yeah, I'm about this close to having
Okay.
an FCC. So
Yeah, I know that was one of the projects you were working on.
I got to.
Yeah.
I got to be able to have an FM frequency so people can hear this talent like we hearing it. I just don't want it to be on Facebook. I want people to hear it all over.
Right.
This is some good talent on here. You know what I'm saying? So
Goals.
I fight. I fight. My own little Million Man March for myself. Well, Mr. Dye, he be laughing at me. I'm telling you, because sometimes he have to take my laptop because I work from my phone, my laptop, and my tablet, and I'm sleep like this with all that in my hand because I go hard for what I do. I rip for everybody on here.
Right.
For real. I don't got nothing bad to say about nobody on here. All I say is I could be your best friend, just don't ever cross me.
Right.
And that's anybody in the world. You always want to, and it's talent on here, man. Like these 3 songs we just played, that shit bumping. Then the one we played from Eric and the one played from Genuine. Genuine had that message. And Eric, man, that right there.
We rock with everybody that comes on to the show because we support the artists. We love listening to new music.
Yeah.
Love hearing what you're working on, seeing what you're doing, and then being able to go back and kind of look at your progress and see where you are.
Exactly.
So, it's good to have you guys on here. It's good that you're on here because number one, you're talking to each other too. And
Right.
you're getting to hear some things that's out there, hearing what you hear out there that's out there on the market and getting to see what kind of music is out there. And so, stay
Right.
on here, stay connected, keep submitting your stuff.
Right.
I've heard some stuff we got at the very beginning and I'm hearing some stuff you guys submitting now. So I'm like, ooh, they just keep going and going and going. And the music gets better and better and more interesting every time you hear it. So
Yep.
that's a
We
good thing.
appreciate that. We
I
appreciate
see the
that,
growth.
Eric.
We call it growth.
Because I'm gonna tell you, and honestly and truly, when I first started, Mr. Doc can tell you, before I just really, even when I was managing, Mr. Doc can tell you, because I was like, I want to get into the business of, and I wanted to own a strip club. So that was my key thing. That's something I wanted to. Mr. Doc used to laugh at me all the time. It's like, you don't know too many females running. I want to do a strip club. So that was my thing. I always wanted to own a strip club. So I was like, let me go to my roots. Let me go. Let me go to what I was.
Out of that one.
Yeah, he did. He did. That would have caught.
Smooth way all around. I'm walking up in the building. No, I want
You know, that's something that I wanted to do, and then I was like, well, I don't want to go to jail with that. So I went back to my roots from what I know my father of doing that, and that's music, you know. So and I just dug into it, and I've been doing music, like I said, 12 years strong, and then a year in the game with the tower. So I've been doing this for 12 years. So I'm like a vet to it. So
It's so funny because I've
yeah, share,
always
share. That's right,
known.
Gina.
That's good, genuine. Share, share, share. I've always known you to be a serial entrepreneur. Because when I first met you, you guys had so many different business lines that y'all were
Yeah,
doing.
I had a record label. No lie. When Keisha used to hang with me, Miss Keisha, I had a record label, and I was like,
This is like way back. It had so many different
yeah, like in
different.
the '90s, and I was like, I don't want to do that. And then I was like, I ain't want to do that. And then I turned around working for a label.
But the strip club one, that was new. So thank you
Yeah.
for bringing that out,
You know, I was like, I wanted to do that. I was like, that's what I wanted to do. I even had my cousins. They was like, what's wrong with you? What's wrong? Women don't own strip. I'm like, why they don't? Why women can't own strip clubs? And then I didn't even want it for. I didn't want to have a strip club that for women. I was doing it for men. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Kanan? What's up?
We done did that one then. Damn.
It wasn't
Wait,
for.
which
It
one?
wasn't
Wait,
for
which
women.
which
It
one
was
could
for.
you did? So you
I
would have.
women. I wanted to do it for women. I wanted to have my strip club just for men, where men come in and they see the women.
So you want to do like a hard bodies, your own version of hard bodies.
Exactly, but right.
Nah.
Look, we need to have a board up. Look, we need to
Oh, this be
brainstorm session.
Mr. Johnny said this be his second year job. Mr. Johnny, you got to come on to that workshop, man. Come on to that workshop. Wow.
Oh, that is awesome.
Wow.
That tenure. Look, that's good.
He's been doing it for 10 years. He started when he was 13. Dang, Faisal. Shout out to that boy Faisal. Dang, man. Shout out to TJ Maycrow, Tisa. Man, dang. Shout out to that boy Cayman in the building. Man, I cannot believe that, man. 10 years? Shoot, it's been 12 for me. But shoot, I mean, it's something when you love it, you love it. You know, like I said, I owned a label and then I started working for a label. That was crazy. Went from owning one to working with one. So, you know, and worked with the label for 5 years. I was so glad to get away from that.
So when you're passionate about something, it don't necessarily feel like a job.
No.
Something that you like or you love to do all the time.
Because this is not it's not a job to me. Trust me, I have a regular 9 to 5, but this is not a job for me. But I work from home, so
Right.
I do this, and then I'm taking a class. I'm always learning how to perfect the skill to make it better for the artists that we have on here. Now we're getting ready to work on the Tower Radio Show magazine. So it's just a lot, going on. Then we're trying to finish up getting the awards done for the award show June 22 in June 2022. So we're working on that.
Right.
So, that award show gonna be live. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna have fun. So, once we go through and pick all the artists for each category, Miss Keisha, go ahead and get them categories real quick. You still got them categories right there.
Look, I have best female rapper, best male rapper, best R&B female, best R&B artist male, best host, artist of the year.
Nah, I'm disqualified for this host.
The person who has shared the Tower Radio Show the most times.
All right.
So those are our categories. We had 8 categories. So
8 categories, right?
So just making sure that we make sure we get all those categories in. It's some really good categories that we had out there for everybody. So
right.
All of you who've submitted music, who have given music to the Tower and we played it,
Right.
your music is eligible for these categories. So
Exactly.
best producer. That's one of the
Okay,
categories.
all right. Mr. Johnny been a DJ since she was 15. Go ahead, boy. Go
All
ahead.
right. So you've been in the music scene for
You've
a
been in
while.
the scene. Let me tell you, so that's the whole thing. So we're working on so much stuff,
Might have a new award.
We might have another award added.
Yeah, person that
Okay.
has Facebook jail the most.
He got jokes.
You got jokes.
He got joke. Jokey
no,
joke. Like
we are-
Martin say, a little jokey joke.
We are cool. We got hands down.
And I ain't ashamed. And I will take my trophy and be pleasing right with it. Sure would. I don't bite my tongue. It is what it is. I sure would.
That little jokey joke right there.
Okay. We got jokes, Mr. Dido. Okay. So, but yeah, so we got so many irons in the fire that we're trying to do it.
I did not start making music till last year. I literally woke up with this ability. That's part of my testimony.
Already.
Amen.
Already. Mr. Johnny say he in Facebook jail right now. I mean,
everything lands you in Facebook jail.
It does, because it's like you can't say what you want to say. Like right now, I actually was going to put it where we could go live on Twitter, and then I thought about it. I say, I said I don't want to go live on Twitter because I talks about them Kardashians. That's their platform over there. They the Twitter queens over there, baby. But I just I'm grateful and myself, I'm thankful, for all the artists that submit to us all the time, a lot of
shout out.
I'm very grateful for that. We started the Tower on a whim of on a whim of trying to help artists and do what we do. Like I said, a lot of review shows. I don't know if you guys haven't watched them or been on them or go to other ones where they, give you insight like this. This is what we like to do. We like to keep you in the game. I want artists to stay in the game for longevity.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to be no one-hit wonders.
Right.
And you don't want to be no one-hit wonder.
That's true.
So we be trying our best to do that. A lot of people always say, Mr. Dot don't talk a lot. I'm like, he just don't talk a lot. He's not a talking person.
Wait, how do you get in Facebook jail for oversharing?
You can. They will put you in. Yes, ma'am.
Interesting.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. That's gonna make me want to go start my own platform.
Look, they control everything. You can't
Make me been and go start my own platform just straight for underground artists.
Facebook jail.
Facebook a beast, girl. I know.
It makes me feel like you got wisdom,
Mr. Dot. Yeah, he do. He just sit back. He don't say too much. He sit back. Even when we have meetings, he real mellow. He won't say nothing. Cause somebody had DM me, no lie, Miss Keisha, and they was like, Mr. Dot really doesn't talk. I'm like, he does talk. I mean, he's not a talkative person. I'm the talkative person. I'm always talking to somebody. He tell me all the time. We go somewhere. He be like, you just always talking to people. I'm like.
They always say opposites attract. So one person it doesn't do, the other person does. And you the talker. You're the person.
I like to observe the room.
Yeah, he checked out the scene.
I'm checking out the scenery.
He check out the scene.
What's gonna pop off?
Yeah, because we will go. I will go to the purse.
Look, you trying to see what's gonna pop off? She's sitting right next to you.
I will.
She's sitting right next to you. That's why you be observing the scene.
Y'all gonna get off me. Y'all gonna get off me. But no, And all realness for the award show, once we get our people in that are going to listen to the tracks, then when we put them in the categories of what they are, once we get our people in and they vote, then you'll get an email to let you know that you have been chosen as that winner. And then, we will make sure you get that link. So when we do it, because we're going to do it live on here. So when you get that link, we're going to post up the pictures of everybody in the category. We're going to recite the winner, and the winner, they'll know. Yeah.
You can see it is the winner of best host. The winner of best host is
Mr. Zach.
It's Miss Shay.
Wait, hold on. This card says
Miss Shay.
Look, be looking at the phone like this card says.
You know my name ain't on now. But no, but that's what the award show is about. This is gonna be our first one, and we're working on the awards. We're trying to put them together.
Yeah.
So
I mean, we had to change companies because this company was.
Yeah, the award that taking too long, and then the award they wanted to make, I was like, no, ma'am, press ham, no, ma'am. So we're actually trying to either get a glass type of award, like almost like a glass crystal, or like an acrylic type. So the way they was doing it, we was like, nah,
it's not gonna work for us.
Yeah. So we're doing it that way. So we're getting those awards together. I guess myself and Mr. Dot, we may go out and scout another place where we can get it, and have those together. And once with the award show, your award will be mailed to you.
Thank you, Mr. Johnny.
Oh, thank you. We appreciate that. We try to be. I think I'm Mr. Johnny. I think I'm the craziest one out the team.
But like you were saying though, when they win their award, it will get mailed to you.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right. We're gonna mail it to you.
And all we just ask is when we mail your award,
take a picture and post it, please.
Yeah, just let them know that hey, we wasn't playing, we were serious, and we did send out awards.
Right.
Absolutely.
Want to make sure you get your award,
Better than that, I mean, we want you to come up on the live.
Yeah.
And show your award.
Most definitely.
Yep, and you can even dab with your award when you do it.
Okay. Okay.
Hold your award like this and do that.
Say shit, I hope one of my artists win. So we're gonna grab everybody off the archives. We have our youngest artist on here. She's 10 years old. And yes, she's a baby. She's a poopy
baby.
And oh, he say you tell it like it is, Miss Shay. Yeah, I try to. I try to. I try to, because I know my kids be like, "Oh Lord," and my grandbabies, they be just laughing. They think their grandma crazy. They do. They think their granny crazy. But shout out to my grandbabies. I love y'all. So we try our best to make it pop for all the artists. That's why I said, we have, I think we have like maybe 350 something likes. We're trying to get to 1,000. I mean, if we don't, we don't. If we do, we do. We just want you to rock with us, staying alive with us, share the live with people, go follow us on Instagram. We're on Twitter. We're on Twitch. We're here on Facebook. Check us out. And if you want to send a message to me and you don't want to send it through the tower, I'm also on Facebook as Miss Music Info 17. You can send me a message in there. I check that every now and then, but my team mostly checks the tower because that's mostly where everybody knows us from now, is the tower. But we're just doing it for love and respect. I just want people to hear you guys. I've always felt, even though I tell my artists, we tell our artists all the time, and they be like, well, I don't feel like I got it. Anytime you deal with us and you get management through us, I'm gonna tell you straight off back, you are red carpet status. Don't let nobody take that from you.
He say you sound like my auntie.
Hope that's a good
Oh, that's so sweet.
hope that's a
That's
good
sweet.
one. Thank you. But it's we do it. I make sure every artist that come on here, you have that red status, red carpet status, because that's how you should feel. That's how you should think of your music. Oh, thank you. You should think of your music as red carpet status. Period. Period. Because when I used to do shows, I used to pretty much, I always used to say, bring the red carpet. And they'd be like, well, we not red carpet status. Who said you wasn't? Why you can't walk on the red carpet? Just because you unsigned and underground, you can't walk on the red carpet?
If you don't believe you are, how are other people gonna believe that you are?
You are what you think.
Right.
We trying to push the tower on bigger levels, bigger levels, bigger levels. I mean, I don't want to be signed under no type of person that has control over what we say, what we do. No. I straight rep unsigned and underground artists. That's what I rep all day, every day. I mean, I listen to my mainstream. I have a few mainstream people I listen to. Like I got that Trade of Truth. Love him, love him. You know, um, I listen to my mainstream people like my Carter B. Love Lizzo. You
Yep.
know, you know, even though he not mainstream, I vibe on that T Dash.
Yep.
But it's just I vibe, and I most definitely vibe on that TJ May Crow and that Tisa and that
Yep.
Phase vibe on there, man.
I love when the mainstream artists show their solidarity and they stick together too, and they support each other.
Okay, he said I have a deal I want to shoot to you. Okay, cool. That's what's up. So, it's like we're trying to do our thing. We're trying to make it do our thing. My kids tell us all the time, y'all need to turn the Thai radio show into a TV show thing. I'm like, they ain't gonna put me on no TV. Then I thought about it. I was like, baby, please, they cussing on BET now. They cussing on BET now. We may be able to do it, but I don't know. A reality show for what we do with the Thai radio show. That's kind of.
There's a lot of truth to that, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because I've been watching some pretty racy shows that are shows similar to this that are on cable networks,
Yeah.
and the censorship is, I don't think they do any censorship whatsoever. So it's kind of like and you know some of these mainstream hosts, right?
Uh huh.
You know how they speak their mind and what they say. So I'm quite sure your kids is leaning in the right direction. Like
Well,
they,
because my kids are half grown. My youngest is 16. So,
yeah,
then I have two grandbabies. I know my sons because I have two sons, and they'll be, trust me, they'll be like, Mama, you would make it. They tell me all the time, Mom, we can make millions off your mouth. Shout out to my babies. But, it's if it's for us, it's for us. If it ain't, it ain't.
right.
You know. I mean, somebody want to guess, Mr. Dodd, would you do a reality show with me?
I
It's a
wouldn't want
question.
to do one. I wouldn't want to do one.
Yep.
Because I think our personal life will be taken away.
I wouldn't
Right.
do one.
And that's the thing. It's like I don't want our personal life taken away. you know because at the end of the day, I like to show my kids, you gotta, we show our kids you have to work for it. And I don't want it to be then, when kids get that fame, they feel like everything got to be handed to them, and I don't want that from them. Then I have granddaughters, and I want them to, know you got to work for it. And to have everything handed to you, you become spoiled, you become rotten, you be wanting to shoot up schools.
It seems like doing a reality show is work anyway, though, because you're constantly on filming and on camera all the
I
time.
would get tired of that. I would
Yeah.
get tired of that.
And that's the thing.
I would get washed out of
You
that.
don't have no privacy.
No downtime, right?
Them cameramen would be like, "Ooh, she just cut," because I'll be straight to get the F out of my face. I'm just tired of the camera. You know, so this is enough camera for me. I don't need, you know what I'm saying? It's enough camera for me. I see a lot of people do a lot of stuff with TikTok, whatever. I'm trying to get the tower where we can be live on TikTok, but it takes a lot for you to be on TikTok. For us to go live on TikTok, I need 1,000 views or 1,000 people.
I see people shooting TikTok videos like everywhere. When I was out of town, I saw people doing a TikTok video in McDonald's. I'm like, what? Like, TikTok it's gotten pretty much is everywhere.
It's a TV show. It's a TV show.
I'm tired of doing reality TV, watering down the culture. Yeah, it's starting to feel that way. If you watch a lot of it lately, you do see a lot of sides of our culture that's being.
Yeah, I mean, but you know, and that's true. And even with the reality TV show, but you know, in Black culture, you know, there's not a Black child that in Black culture can say they've never been cursed at.
No, you can't say that.
Your mama ain't never tried to whoop you in front of your friends. Come on.
You know, they just still try to whoop you now.
I don't think it's the Black people. See, what people got to understand is it's how they do it. It's the dynamic. You're trying to portray some. See, sometimes a lot of those reality shows set up stereotypes, and they do it to, you know. But the thing is, people talk about, oh, Black people do that, do this, do that, but people be running to watch them shows. For real, they be you got growing up Atlanta TiVo, and you know you love and hip hop. You know,
people want to be entertained. They like seeing entertainment. It's just like if they get on a show, like shows like what we do, right? You know, some of them like to be entertained. That's just what they like. You know,
right.
I can't say, you know, if people. You got to ask yourself, like, if you're presented with an opportunity and somebody said, you know, hey, I'll give you X amount of millions of dollars to do this, would you do it?
I mean,
like, say for instance, honest truth, I'm pointing out Dot since he said he wouldn't do it.
Okay.
If they offer you some millions of dollars for y'all to do a reality TV show of the Tower Radio Show, because that's a part of y'all life too.
Mm-hmm.
Would you allow them to do a reality TV show with you guys for Tower Radio?
I would, but I would have to have control.
For $1 million?
No, not for $1 million.
Not for $1 million, a few million.
Man, but what's a few million?
What's a few million though?
Okay, so what if they say, okay, we want to have, like, at least for a pilot, we want to sign you to we'll do 6 months of a pilot program for about 6 months of the reality TV show, and we'll give you about $2.5 to $3 million for those 6 months. Would you take it?
You have to give me that per show.
Nah.
You would have to give me that. You have to give me that those 2.3 millions per show for 6 months.
$2.5 to $3 million ain't a lot of money.
No, it's not. It's really not.
It's not a lot of money.
But now, if you're giving it to me 2.5 to 3 million per show for 6 months, then I'll do it. But then I would have to have some kind of creative control.
Gotcha.
Because it's just certain things I wouldn't do, because, you know, when you do those reality shows, they want to get all your family invested. You know, like, you know, I have a daughter that has social anxiety. I would not put her in that predicament. Then I have grandchildren. I would not put them in that predicament. My mother, no, you know. So it's just certain things I wouldn't do. Everything is, a lot of people do things for money, and money ain't everything. You know what I'm saying? Money ain't worth me selling my family to you, you know, for your entertainment, and then you want to have all the rights to this and that. Nah. Now I'll make my own.
Look, your mama talking about why.
My mother was on the live, y'all. My mom's my wow. No, because my thing is, a lot of times on those reality shows, a lot of people get exploited. You're exploiting my family for entertainment.
Miss Pierce, when you say why, elaborate on the question.
It's the money.
$2.5 to $3 million.
It's not any money. It's not a lot of money. Because to buy a home is already at $2.5 million.
Yeah, but you forgetting. I mean,
she said, "Not mine." Look, Mom being real. Mama's on here being real.
You ain't thinking about the back that comes behind it, the taxes, this, that, and this. You're not thinking about all that. You ain't thinking about because the government gonna take a big percentage of that. So you thinking you're gonna get 2.5 million. By the time they get through, you may get about maybe 600,000, 700,000. Because they're gonna take a big percentage of that. Remember, the government takes once you get $10,000 in your bank account, the government gets involved.
I'm trying to tell you, so that ain't enough money. Shoot, that ain't enough money.
Ain't gonna have me on behind the movie or behind the music.
Behind the music.
This what happened in 6 months. Ain't gonna have me looking poor, broken, disgusted. No.
They putting your name under your while you talking.
You putting that stuff, formal radio host, formal. No. I mean, you got to be smart. Even with rappers and even with the artists, you got to be smart with how you do your money. You know what I'm saying? You got to be smart. You know, if you want to keep money going and you want to keep doing what you're doing, you got to invest it. You know, if you are a rapper,
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm gonna think about it. I would think about it.
You think, yeah, I mean, it's something to think about, but you know, make sure you have something to back you up. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be doing this and then you don't have nothing and you stop singing, then you don't have nothing, and now you looking for a 9 to 5.
But I need to I ain't gonna quit my regular job now. Didn't I say I was
quit my regular job? And they be like, wasn't you a part of that group? You on that shit for the water train. You know what I'm saying? You gotta invest your money right, do more stuff. That's why every time you turn around and we come on the tower, you hear me saying I'm trying to do this and do that, because I keep trying to invest it in more ways. You know? So it's a thinking mechanism. It ain't always about money. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these rappers and stuff and these artists
do a cost benefit analysis to see, you know, what the benefit outweighs the cost of what the risks are of doing it. But at the end of the day, if it really doesn't have high risk and really you stand to profit from it and you'd be all right, and then you can control the content, it's a lot of other things and choices that could go into that decision-making process before you say yes or no.
Exactly. You got to be able to, you got to be able to know the difference. That's the same way in the music game. You got to know what you're getting into when you get into it. When you say, I want to rap, make sure you got that stuff behind you. Make sure you have all your ducks in a row. Make sure you have your team in a row. Know who do what, know who do this. Make sure they got some type of foundation in music. They know what they're doing. So,
that's good advice.
Got a manager all in the video.
Don't be having your manager acting like he Puffy. No offense to Puffy, because Facebook. I ain't trying to talk about it.
Say no name.
I said all in the video. You dancing harder than the damn artist.
Oh, that was funny.
Yeah, what he say? Come over here. Your manager won't be dancing.
Dancing all in the video.
They was wrong for that, but that's what I'm saying. It's a business atmosphere. Like for us with the 6 artists, we do, like they be like, Michelle, I want to get a video. No, that's not my lane. You know what I'm saying? That's not my lane. Because for one, I ain't got time to be signing no waivers. But that's what we make our artists do. They and people, when it comes to videos and want to be in their videos, you sign a waiver. So we do that. We make them sign waivers. Waivers are very important. It's not about the money for me. Yep. That's how it is. It's not.
We could tell that you was in a dark place by your song.
Yeah, we could tell, Eric. We could tell. We could tell. Now you brightening up the day for people.
Already.
Now you brightening up the day for people. Yeah, because I'm
That's
telling you,
good.
I'm telling you, we get a lot of DMs, Miss Keisha. People be like, "Do you worry about? Do you when y'all go live? Do you look up at the thing?" I used to look up at that thing, see how many people on here. I'd be like,
Hmm. Nah.
whatever.
Because the purpose of what you hoped
No,
to
that's not weird.
accomplish is actually what you're accomplishing. So
Right.
if you got on here and you weren't accomplishing what you set out to do, then that would be different. Your thing was not to, having people watch and listen to the show, that's great. But getting the music, having artists to submit the music, being able to play the music, being able to have them to hear the music, that's the main goal. And you're accomplishing that goal.
Right.
And also people being able to get on the platform, network, learn new things, as long as you helping people. I
Yeah.
think if you feel that you're helping people from what you're doing, then that benefit outweighs everything else. You know, just to
Yeah.
feel a sense of I'm accomplishing something, I'm helping somebody.
Yeah. We may need to think of some way down the line, and just pick a couple of artists every other Friday and let them come in and just spit some songs or just do a performance.
Yeah. We have
Hmm.
some good artists that got on the spot and did their thing in
Yeah.
person. Yes, yes. And it was like listening to them in person, you were like,
Like wow.
yes, 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 yes.
So yeah, I mean, we do this, like I said, at the beginning of the show, we're not a review show. We do this because we want people to hear you, and understand where you're coming from. Always remember the tower. Our motto says just what it is, breaking down walls and barriers for unsigned and underground artists, and that's what we're trying to do. Like right now, we're working putting a magazine together. So I mean, that's something we're working on. We do workshops.
Ooh,
We do things. We're trying to work on a Tower Radio Show app. So I mean, we're doing stuff to make it known so people can hear who you are and see you. And that magazine, and that's why we're working on that. The magazine is going to be good, so because it's going to feature artists from where they're from, their background, do things where you can go follow them. It's going to be like a magazine, but it's going to be like a totally just unsigned underground artist magazine.
right.
There will not be any mainstream people in the magazine.
Yep.
So that's what it's for. So we doing our thing. We trying. I'm trying. I be working with this ticker. I'm trying. It just ain't a hair rack. It's got some brains up there.
I know that's right.
Got some brains up there. Like I said, if you ever go check out our consultant website, you can see we have certification in music business foundation. So we ain't just talking. We went to school for it. Went to the good school too, Berkeley. So, hmm. So yeah, so we just doing this. We doing this for y'all. We ain't doing this for the tower. We're not doing it for Miss Shane. We're not doing it for Mr. Dye. We're not doing it for Miss Keisha. We're not doing it for Big Wheel or Miss Stay Ready or Tria. We doing it for you all. We enjoy getting on here on Fridays and Saturdays. We enjoy it. And then the Sundays is coming back soon. But our time is up. We ain't gonna hold y'all. We want to thank y'all for tuning in. Come back and tune in tomorrow, 5:35 p.m. We gonna kind of chop it up and chat. And we're gonna let the viewers kind of ask us. It's gonna be Ask the Tower Crew Question Saturday.
This is gonna be interesting.
It's gonna be real interesting. Yeah, you can ask us some questions.
Can mainstream people buy your magazine if they want to?
Yes, they can.
Definitely. It's gonna be for anybody who
Our
wants to.
magazine is gonna be digital.
I'll have a good evening. You too,
You
Eric. You have
too,
a good
Eric.
night.
You too, guys. So I want to tell you this. Tune in tomorrow because it's gonna be Ask the Tower Crew questions. What you think about that tomorrow, Mr. Dot? Ask the Tower Crew questions. So it's gonna be Ask the Tower Crew questions tomorrow, guys. I tell you this. We're going through a lot of stuff in the world. Um, you know, Everybody has their own opinion of COVID. If you're not vaccinated, if you are, still wear your mask. Give people they 50 feet. And always remember, God is in control. You are not in control.
Absolutely. Amen.
He is in control. Without him, it wouldn't be no you. So until then, from myself, Miss Shay, Mr. Dot, and Miss Keisha, stay blessed. Always keep God first, and we'll see you tomorrow at 5:35 p.m. Peace.
Bye, guys.